Hey guys, welcome. We're here with another pick a stack. This time we're taking a look at, does this person have any habits, anything that they're, let's say, involved in, or that they do, however, whatever message spirit would like to bring forward here at this time to you about this person and maybe their lifestyle that is important for you to know. Let's jump in. So we have stack 1, we have stack 2, stack 3, stack 4, stack 5, stack 6, stack 7, and stack 8. And on the backs of each of these cupcake cards, we have a message, a further message. So some of them are yes or no, so to speak. Some of them are sort of topics. So let's get into it. Feel free to choose multiple stacks or choose whatever stack you feel guided towards. Let's jump in. I'm going to pull here stack 1, and we're just going to take one card. Stack 1. This does not have a sexual side, okay? So stack 1's message is that whatever it is that maybe you are, and it can also be that you're watching this for yourself, but they don't have some sort of sexual activity that is hidden, so-called, okay, from what you, I guess, already know about them, if you guys, let's say, are dating or however. Work or sleep is the message on the back of this cupcake card. So, all right, I'm going to set that to the side. And get one more Hidden Truth Oracle card as a sort of final message. It could just be sort of something that they'd like to tell you further. I'm hearing strawberry, something about strawberry. Okay, that could be a different message. All right, guys, it's message here for pile 1. We have I love you and I feel you leaving me behind. So that might be the answer to your question, if you did have one, or your curiosities coming to this reading. This might be something that they are wanting to sort of relate to you. It may be something that helps maybe pacify a question that you do have or a concern that you may have. So it's just sort of something that they would like to share with you from their higher self, or just in general. And okay, so I'd like to pull out really quickly a placement for this particular stack. Mercury and Scorpio could be Mercury in the 8th, or Mercury conjunct Mars or Pluto even. Scorpio ruling the 3rd house, or even the 6th house. Okay. Also Virgo ruling the 8th can be, or Gemini ruling the 8th. Okay, let's set that to the side. I'm also seeing here a North Node in Taurus, Capricorn North Node as well coming through there. And we'll do one more, Libra South Node. Okay. Oh, there's one more here. One more. Mercury in Gemini for some. And Mars in Capricorn. Anything else? Saturn in Libra. Okay. Let's jump into the second stack. What is a habit that they have that Spirit would like to bring to your attention? Second stack. Let's go to the energy down the left side of the body. Set this deck here to the side. We'll dip into the Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay. So we have feeling single here. It may be that this individual is living their life in just a general sense, as in a single way. Okay, like imagining that they are single, they're just sort of kind of in that vibe. Spirit, I guess, wants you to know that that's how they're, yeah, I mean, and even if, let's say that you do have some sort of relationship with them, maybe this is just sort of a side note that they do sort of feel that they are still in a personal relationship with themselves, is what I'm hearing as well for some. So, but you really take it as you will, and you may want to watch other stacks. Like if you know that you're in a super committed relationship and that this, yeah, there's maybe some facet or some further message here, something even something indirect. I hear that. Okay, let's pull the cupcake message, and it is self-love. Yeah, they're definitely in this space of like wanting to be also with themselves, like maybe cherishing their personal time. We have a lot of cards in this deck, this oracle deck, and so this is more of one of the general ones. There's no actual behavior or activity necessarily, but let's pull here a card from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. Anything that they would like to bring forward. I know that I crossed the line with you. For some of you, maybe they have the tendency to sort of come off as like acting very sort of single, even actually, like even when you're together, maybe they friend zoned you for some, in some cases. I wonder if you're happy without me. I replay our conversations over and over. I'm starting to understand our connection. I couldn't let you get close to me. For some of you, you guys may not be together. Maybe you guys have separated, so-called separated. And even when we are apart, right? I mean, if we come from the space of all are one, unity consciousness, we're always also transcending and growing. So, but they may feel like they've left you out in the cold is what I'm hearing. They feel like they've not really sort of given you also what you deserve. I hear that when it comes to a working relationship and the give and take being equal. So maybe they kind of like let you go. Maybe they even said like, I want to just kind of like be independent or whatever. And so again, feel free to watch another stack for further insight, but I don't see any particular behavior. This is more an energy of, feeling like they are, I'm hearing even with themselves or by themselves. For some of you, they are thinking about you if you are in separation. And I feel that they do like really like you, actually really miss you, and think about, the times that you did share together. Let's go at the happy times specifically is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I feel like what I'm also, they're very much, for some of you, actually really, really in love with you. And I feel like they're questioning even if they have the right to come back into your world, we'll say it like that. Like as they see it, maybe they're kind of feeling self-conscious even about what they've said last. But I don't want to say they have regrets, but hey, maybe they feel like they even kind of, they're realizing that they maybe do miss you. For some of you, I'm getting that as well. They're realizing that they have more as well to share. So possibly they weren't in a space to be able to really be their true authentic self with you. We have deception coming through. Yeah, I feel that this is actually, when it comes to like, they feel like they cannot be honest here with you for whatever reason in their life, like in the sense of saying to come forward and give you, okay, what I'm hearing, what they know you deserve. Like I feel like, again, they stepped away or they ended the connection. They want you to know, I feel that that's not where it ended for them, like truly, but they're, let's clear the energy. They're uncomfortable with the situation. I hear that as well, but they're still wanting to connect with you, but they will not, I feel, do that until they're really able to like truly connect. So for some of you, there may even been an misunderstanding in this connection, or they kind of like just ran off, avoided the relationship, avoided getting deep in the relationship, because they were realizing they're not where they need to be at to truly be like authentic and vulnerable with you. And maybe they didn't even realize to what extent, when it comes to shadow work and such things like that they had to do. So, there's a lot of love here though, I feel at the end of the day, actually with the second stack, like a lot of interest and a lot of love, and they really value your connection enough. Like even if you guys did step away, they are thinking you're on their mind. You're still kind of someone very special to them and particular to them. And they kind of like realize that maybe over time you really do actually have something special here in their heart. Wow. So this person wants to say a lot to you, it seems, but there's a lot. Keep hearing there's a lot of love, and maybe they even like kind of by way of maybe at times like for some of you, you're just friends with them, like they're realizing they want more, but they have to be ready. I'm hearing that again, and they realize that they needed time to realize that. Maybe that's what that kind of comes down to, the whole sort of, you know, I need my time and my space. Like maybe they sort of come into this knowingness of but naturally that they do feel something more than friendship for you, like that, you know, so it's coming to terms possibly with their passion even is what I'm getting. And maybe that they just, again, it's like it's more of an independence, not necessarily like they want to go move on. But always take as you will and watch separate stacks. Stack 3, let's get into it. For some of you, I'm hearing they stay home a lot. I hear that with the second stack. They're like a homebody. And I feel like they're thinking like maybe in the future, like we can get together. I'm hearing that. But they're sort of realizing, you know, maybe they were very intellectual and they're realizing that it's interesting. Like they didn't realize originally that they were going to fall in love with you. I'm hearing that as well. Love you as much as they do. And so it kind of turned into something that it didn't need to. I'm hearing that, like, as they saw it. So maybe they felt like I'm just good, like single on my own. And then they're realizing gradually, I don't feel that it was a hardcore push away, but it is more of sort of like a subtle realization. That even they needed time to sort of express themselves. So maybe they held off on the deeper emotional expressions, or they held off on really expressing themselves, period, because they were in transition is what I'm getting. So third stack, what is it? Do they have any habits that they are hiding? Okay, we have 2 cards popping out. We have friends, addiction, social life. I'm feeling that this person really doesn't want you to know about this. Like it actually is something that they're insecure about. Maybe for some of you, they're really like there's something with their social life, like for some of you, that they're actually doing that they're not proud of. I hear it like that. It can be like, for some of you, I'm even hearing like being way too focused on how many likes they get, how many followers they're getting, how much social media activity, like they're looking at their statistics, their analytics. This is something that maybe even like they're paying for followers for some of you. I'm hearing that. Okay. It's something that I honestly truly feel like they're not proud of. I don't feel that they would advertise whatever this is. Your cupcake message is friends. Wow. Okay. And let's get one hidden truth oracle card. Oop, the moon just popped out from the tea leaf oracle. This is changes in your life. So we'll take that as a further additional message. They're very maybe like at times like nervous about their career, and they value the friend matters of friends more than maybe they let on. I'm so attracted to you. Maybe they're even like checking social media a lot. It says, I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so there's something on social media possibly, or the way that you guys met online that's making them sort of insecure. Let's move into the fourth stack. Clear the energy and ground. Fourth stack here. What is a habit? Some sort of flirt. For some of you, this is someone who, they may have a lot of air in their chart. Maybe in general, they're very flirty. For a small number of you, I'm getting that they want to flirt with you. There maybe for some of you thinking of how to sort of, we didn't pull placements. Let's quickly do that, guys. Okay. For the second stack, a placement here is the South Node in Pisces. We'll do 3. Also Gemini Sun. And we've got the Sun in Libra. We take it with a grain of salt. It could be the Sun in those houses. For the third stack, we have Capricorn, Saturn. We have Aries, North Node, and Virgo, Saturn. For this fourth stack, we have Mercury, Aquarius. Yeah, a lot of air in the chart. Jupiter and Virgo. And we have Cancer, South Node. Now, for some of you, like, this is someone who is very comfortable. I'm hearing that with people, possibly. For some of you, they're very attracted to you. I'm actually hearing that as well. Maybe for some of you, I'm even hearing they're trying to sort of like come off in a very flirty way to sort of actually attract you, which is sort of, So feel free to meditate though on a question. We're going to flip this cupcake card over, and it's going to be either a topic or a yes or no. So if you're curious, like, are they flirting with me, or like what's going on? It says, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I feel like they know that their behavior is kind of like they take action in ways that it's like they know that's going to sort of maybe even it's going to get your attention, let's say like that. I want to be more than friends. Wow. For some of you, they're maybe like kind of giving this impression that they're just flirting with everyone. I'm hearing that even at a certain point. We've got no. Okay, so take it as you will. Yeah, it can also, of course, be that this is someone who is flirting with people. But yeah, other than, you know, in the connection, but I feel this is more like you're realizing this about them. Again, like, yeah, we have a lot of oracle cards there. This is more of a general energy. So I don't see any specific behavior. It's more maybe just a general disposition of like kind of being, again, flirty overall, or just kind of being lighthearted. And I feel like they know that you're aware of this, and you know that they're kind of in this space. Okay, for some of you, it's just their personality. Like, they're more open. I hear that. Yeah, they're very creative. I hear that as well. But I hear that, like, they're in love with you for some of you. So, but yeah, it could even be the industry that they're in. They're very popular, social. Let's get into the fourth stack. Are there any habits or activities this person is involved in? Spirit would like to bring to your attention. We've got a few cards, and I feel this one does want to come out as well. An ex-partner is coming out with, they have a conscience. It says they live with conscience and morals. Studious academic. It's not as it seems, more to the story. Community. I feel this person is they have you in mind. I really feel that way. Can we get here a placement or two? Several. Moon in Gemini, Jupiter in Aquarius, Scorpio Sun. I feel this is, then it could be in the houses. They are really actually really in love with you. I'm hearing that as well. They're trying to please you. I hear that. They're actually looking at your, it says looking at photos as well, coming through the community. They're actually kind of maybe even acting a little bit like uninterested. I'm hearing that, but they're actually really, really interested. For some of you, if you are an ex-romantic partner to this person, especially, or they're even looking at, for some of you, your ex, like they're stalking you online is what I'm actually hearing. In this particular case, they're very aware of you in the community. They're watching your content online. They're definitely doing some snooping here. I'm hearing that, but they don't want to, they're thinking, should I come forward? But they're thinking about how to do so if they were to do so. Yeah, I'm hearing luggage. Maybe you have a photo here, something with luggage. Like they're hyper concentrated on your career. I hear that even interesting. Like maybe they're looking at you in your job space. But for some of you, yeah, I feel like they're even playing hard to get. Let's get here. Let's flip the cupcake family. So interesting. Okay. I feel this person does really sort of, I'm hearing even at times like they really care about your well-being. They think about you. Let's get here an oracle. Okay. I wish I had treated you better. For some of you, they're definitely like possibly even watching you kind of move on. We have a moon in Libra here as well. Like they're kind of hyper, again, aware of you, maybe even like, I don't get it like in a creepy like or in a sexual way, but yeah, I see this person literally lurking. It says I hide behind material things. Like I see this person literally behind a bush. Like I'm telling you, I see them kind of literally like looking at you in your life. And they're not sure if you even like want to be with them here and that. Like they're wanting to gauge if you are interested and they want to gauge where you're at in your life overall, but also because they care about you. I see that. They want the best for you. I'm hearing that. This is for some of you. If you know that you have a weird story with this person, maybe choose another stack, or it may be that this is further messages and you want to sort of, you know, maybe even combine it with another stack if you feel like there's still more to the story for you than this message. But yeah, I feel like they do have a lot of care and concern for you. Maybe even they're like hyper aware of your family, or they're watching you with your family or something of this nature. Take it as you will. But yeah, I'm getting that they're kind of like lurking you. I see that, yeah, yet again. So let's clear it. They're kind of, for a small number of you, I'm hearing for a small number of you, they're very curious about your life. Like if you've moved on, I feel like this is the type of, yeah, they're looking at your like your photos. I hear that again, yeah, and looking at your photos. I'm hearing Facebook, so specifically. So yeah, this could be someone who like you dated and then like it's like you turn into like someone completely different after you guys date or something like that, or you're famous now. I'm even hearing that. And it's like they're looking at you. So let's get into the fifth stack. For some of you, I'm hearing they're watching you like move on, or they're watching you flirt with other people. Let's see the sixth stack. Oop, I just flipped that right over. We'll get to it. That's the cupcake message. Oop. All right. Attraction. And there are hidden true mutual feelings. Wow, these stacks are very interesting. I feel like for a lot of these stacks, like this person's actually really, really interested in you. Okay, true mutual feelings here. The fantasies are between you both without outside influence, third-party influence. So yeah, without outside third-party influence. For some of you, like I feel like at times it's very hard to imagine that there is a deeper side of the connection with this person. One more card, a few more cards coming through. We have Mother and Happy. For some of you, I feel this person actually wants you to be the mother of their children. I'm hearing that. They're very, yeah, they love you guys. Our message here is this is your fear, shadow, reflection. Let's clear it. So for some of you, I really feel like you're worried more than you so-called need to be. Like this person really is truly like happy to be with you. I hear that as well. And there's a lot of give and take that is balance here in this connection when it comes to the physical attraction as well. So if you're worried, like whether or not they feel some sort of way about you, it says, my life is not as together as it seems. I feel this person is kind of, they're very honest, and I feel like they're bashful. It says, I'm so attracted to you. Whoa. And that is with that attraction card. So let's clear. Yeah, I feel like they're genuinely like when you see them happy and laughing and like enjoying your presence, like they really are happy. So take it as you will. All right, let's get here quick placement though. We have Virgo South Node, or Virgo in the South Node in the 6th house. We've got Jupiter in Gemini, or Jupiter in the 3rd house. We've got Moon in Taurus, or Moon in the 2nd house. Let's do one more. We've got Saturn Aries, Saturn in the 1st house. Let's do one more. We've got here Gemini Venus, Venus in Gemini, or Venus in the 3rd house. And then we've got Venus, or even Venus conjunct Mercury, Venus in Virgo, or Venus in the 6th. Okay, so let's pull these aside to the side, and we're going to jump now into the 7th stack. For some of you, in that 6th stack, I'm also getting that it's kind of interesting, like maybe they, at times it seems like it's like not obvious that they're happy. Okay, so side note, like maybe they even kind of are more silent at times, but they, how do we say, like they're actually really enjoying your presence, and maybe even like they're here, they're like watching you with your family. This is for some. Is this the stack? Was it this stack? Someone was watching someone with their family? Or was this the last stack? Family here, yeah. Maybe there's a focus on this 5th stack as well, if you did choose that 6th stack. And I'm also getting here, for some of you, there's something maybe in particular about someone's mother. Maybe they're very happy with like you and your mother. Maybe they're very happy to have met your family, I hear that. For some of you, they're really like sort of thinking about, they're planning how to how do we say express themselves more deeply, possibly even like maybe they're happier than they come off, like they're more excited as they come off to meet you and your family. I'm hearing that they're like kind of behind the scenes, like squirming almost energy, like kind of how do we say, let's clear in the root chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra. They're getting ready to express themselves again. I hear that. So maybe in a more verbal way, like where they're gonna be more expressive in that space. They're planning possibly, or they're thinking about how to get more connected possibly to you and your family. There's something about someone's family, a family member, like maybe they even want to meet up with you and your family. So but yeah, even maybe clear the air or communicate more in general, and to get more close or more communicative in general. So and one more note here, I feel like they want to share something with you or your family. Let's jump in and get the 7th stack. There could be some overlap. For some of you, it's like they want to make a good impression even on your family. Okay. Online, they do not have pics of others romantically or girls sexually. This is what's coming through. And we have behave. Okay, so it's interesting. I feel that this, if you're tuning in here and you're like, do they have like something going on? Like, you know, I think this is someone who is actually like thinking about, especially like their online presence. If anything, I feel like they may be paranoid about what they do online is what I'm getting. It says, this is the truth, illumination. And let's get here quick, hidden Truth Oracle card. I lost myself for a little while. I hid who I really am from you. And you speak to me through music. Let's get here a placement. Taurus, Pluto. Scorpio, Mars. Scorpio, Venus. Libra, Venus. Okay. I'd like to get one more card here. This is someone who has kind of, how do we say, let's clear it. They think about the reputation, okay, like a lot, a lot. You coming through. So, yeah, they may be really focused on you. Let's jump into the next stack. Stack 8. Oop, it's immediate. It says, only attracted to you. Wow. Okay, this is just like a very interesting 8 stacks. It's kind of like almost a very similar message. That's the message. Okay, so we'll be very sort of simple with that and keep it at that. I wish I could share my good news with you, and you were the best thing in my life. I feel this is someone who thinks about you, like, even if you are apart, like, they really respect you. I hear that as well. Let's get some placements. Aquarius, South Node. Aries, South Node. Aquarius, North Node. Okay, wow, a lot of nodes. A lot of nodes. Let's clear it. Let's do one more on that. Jupiter, Sag, or Jupiter in the 9th, and Sun in Virgo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video.